Good afternoon. Welcome to today's Open Gate Show special. Of course, each week we'll have special shows highlighting various aspects of horse racing. Today we have Chris Forbes, an American who indulges in female jockeys only, and he has interviewed almost all of them. He has been with them dining and whatever way to correspond. And he's going to give us a brief understanding of how he does that. Chris Forbes, welcome to the Open Gate Show.
Pure water, pure pride, pure Jamaican. Pure water is about pure hydration. Remember to drink pure water and satisfy all your pure water needs.
BLC Jamaica for all your services in alarms, CCTV, and gate automation. Call us today at 1-876-351-1105 or 876-320-7711. Check us out for all your security services. Again, call us at 1-876-351-1105 or 876-320-7711.
Greetings, everyone. This is George Osang, listening to Open Gate Show. Number one, take a listen.
Hello, racing fan. This is Emilio Bimbo Rodriguez. Listen to the Open Gate Show with Colin Blair, giving you the latest tips and reviews on the horses. Big up the number one show.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Facebook and YouTube show for Friday, January 29th, 2021. So much on the changes regarding horse racing at Caymanas Park. Most people don't like changes, of which Supreme Ventures Racing Entertainment Limited has made a few in recent past and had scores of pessimistic views regarding same. Well, some are now doing well, but realistically, we couldn't expect all to be workable. No other promoter of horse racing in Jamaica has ever twisted and turned to make better for themselves and the racing aspects of the industry. Chairman Solomon Sharp has captained Supreme Ventures Racing Entertainment Limited to where it's at now, with hopes of making betterment for all and sundry. The Open Gate Show is trying to help fans understanding the aspects in all segments of on-local horse racing. We have 10 races on tomorrow's card, and this Saturday race meet preempts Saturday meet for the monetary Record 6 payout, of which the Open Gate Show will attempt to help you with your selections. Post time for tomorrow's 10 race is 12:15 p.m. Some of our top jockeys are on some very strange rides in that either they are out of their class or company, whichever you put it, but you never know. As earlier today on a simulcast race at Caymanas Park, there was a 18,000 to 1 second place finisher. Hey, any horse can win a race or finish in the top three. 12 starters, 5.5 furlongs, 1,100 meters, it's 4 native bred 4 years and up. It's a maiden restricted race. Number 2, Soul Treasure. Last 2 starts were okay, both with the figure 8. Get Chris Dean to ride, and that's a positive. Number 3, Helicopter, had all sort of issues on last 23rd of January, going 7 furlongs. He broke slowly from the gates and encountered traffic problems twice. How unfortunate. He had first-time Lasix and tongue-tied then, and that stays on for tomorrow. Obviously, a change of coat, as the Open Gate Show told you. on the 22nd of January in that show. And the helicopter should get another chance to land in the winner's enclosure tomorrow. Number 4 Lions then slowly away along, slowly coming to hand rather. And it's interesting he attracts the co-champion jockey for tomorrow in Anthony Thomas. Number 5, My Smoky showed speed in last 2 starts. A turnaround horse this season, obviously. And we'll be getting first-time blinkers and a cut back in the distance with expectations for improve. Number 7, Ultimatum, a very well-bred filly who was doing okay on the exercise track before the COVID-19 stoppage. She went to the farm and has not been herself since. However, she has returned to show some value the last time she ran in that 4 furlong straight race, finishing second by a length and a half. The race was won by Angelus. And her winning chance here should be fair. Number 8, Champion Michaela will be getting first time tongue tie. Number 9, Cupcake could find an exotic spot in the high 5. Number 10, Commissioner, another well-bred entry here. Not seen much on the exercise track, but it's pretty dark up 6 a.m. these days. So maybe this bay colt ain't easy to spot. We'll be getting first time tongue tie, figure 8, as well as Lasix for tomorrow's engagement. Robert Aladdin, he has ridden this horse in all 4 starts. Tomorrow, he'll be riding for the 5th consecutive time. Number 11, Bucola, get first time, figure 8. Number 3, Helicopter. Number 7, Ultimatum. Number 5, My Smoky. Number 9, Cupcake. Number 10, Commissioner, could get into the lower end of the board. Second race, 5 furlongs run, 1,000 meters run, 8 starters, it's 4 trees and up, came in 650,000. Gets a nice purse of 750,000. Number 2, Former Gladiator, first of 3 horses in this 8-horse field, trained by Rand Darby. Goes up a notch in claim. Very interesting connections since November 29th for this horse. Can he win tomorrow? He should on paper. 80% of Reggae 6 players will be banking him. He could be a former, not formal gladiator tomorrow, if you know what I mean. Number 3, Garincha, down 2 notches in sale value from 850,000, claiming race to 650,000. Not seen on the exercise track of late, but could be training via swimming. And he has already won off the bench, and his back class makes him a possibility here. Number 5, Lala Diva, another here stepping down in claim, should be given some consideration for a top 3 finish. Number 6, Lightning McQueen, has been taken to task at exercise. Gets the co-champion jockey Dane Nelson, who had a win aboard him on September 12th last season. Number 2, Formal Gladiator. Number 3, Garincha. Number 5, Lala Diva. Number 6, Lightning McQueen. He comes to race 3. But before I get to that, incidentally, I mentioned that it was a 10-race card. No, it's not. It's only 9 races. All right, let's get back to race 3. Race 3 is the feature race, the Bonnie Blue Flag Trophy. The Bonnie Blue Flag, a great filly owned by the late Ivan Lynn, and toted some burdensome weight, bettering most times her rivals in her era. Speaking about horses and their performances in the past, as well as their breeding, there's an Open Gate Show fan by the name of Dennis Harrison in the 8th district of Clarendon. He is a genius. Anyway, 7 starters for this 925 yards race, and it's for choosing up. It's an open allowance race. Number 1, first of 2 here for owner Success Farm and trainer Gary Sobrati. Sentient is a 5-year-old chestnut horse groomed by Lyndon Bennett out of the stallion Strike It While It's Hot by Lady Gatador by Footloose. Breeder Henry William Jagai ODJP, owner Success Farm. The Nelson ride for Gary Sobrati. Last time Sentient ran, last time he raced on the circular course with Dane Nelson, he won. Sentient possesses enough pace to sit close and use his strength and class, as well as Dane Nelson's skill, to win this one. Number 2, Marquesas, one of 2 here for trainer Michael Marlowe and groom Raphael Singh. Marquesa is a 6-year-old bay horse by Coded Warren out of Islanda Mora by Devongate. Bred Franz Jobson, owner Epic Group. Scored off layoff recently, that was the 23rd of October, going 8.5 furlongs, and ran well when he accelerated, approaching the furlong point to take up the lead and won going away from Roy Rogers. His 3 subsequent outings were poor. However, he looked very smooth Wednesday morning, cantering strongly around the track. So an improved effort should be seen. Number 3, Roy Rogers, the 5-year-old grey horse by Distorted out of Soka Party by Region of Merit. Breeder and owner Faye Lee, wife of Dennis Lee. The groom, Aunda Ricketts, apprentice Jordan Bad rides. Could set the pace with number 7, Jamai Raja, for the first 4 furlongs or thereabout. Number 4, Crimson, a 5-year-old bay gelding by Nuclear Wayne out of Sarah Barracuda by Prize. Breeder Michael Bernard, owner Success Farm. Groom Claude Thompson, Christopher Mundine, the 2019 champion jockey. Rides for Gary Sobrati. Really a much changed up gelding of late. Regardless, he didn't beat much on the 1st of January, going this route of 925 yards, was way behind and swept by all at the furlong point and pulled away for 3.25 length win over Coco Channel and Sebastian. He should run well, but he has it all to do against stablemate Sentient. Number 5, Dallas Nala, 7-year-old bay mare by the started out of My Girl Nala by Outrigger. Breeder Alta Lewis, owner and trainer Valbert Marlowe. Groom Raphael Singh. Ramon Napier, the apprentice, he will steer this one. Number 6, Coco Channel, 5-year-old bay mare by Casual Trick out of Wagon Wheel by Region of Merit. Breeder Clinton Roden, owner Vincent Main. The groom Ricardo Wallace. Odine Edwards gets the call from trainer Rowan Maddy. May get a very low exotic placing on the board if one of the top ones fail to show. The 7, Jamai Raja, 8-year-old chestnut gelding by Market Rally out of Angela's Favorite by Orientate. Breeder Ham Stables Limited, owner Delroy War, brother of trainer Errol War. Aaron Tracher rides. Dave Biggs will be, is the groom. Sorry. Has pace, good pace, and if on the lead in the stretch, could be competitive for a top 3 slot. Number 1, Sentient, number 4, Crimson, number 2, Marquesas. 4th race, 5 furlong straight, 1,000 meters straight, 9 starters. It's for Trills and Up. It's a claiming race, 400 to 450,000. Number 1, Stanislaus, another horse who will likely be claimed tomorrow, will be the off-time favorite, but heard to be on top of his, but has to be on top of his game. Seeing he betted a weak set of horses over this route on last. Breaking Storm and The Danger. Number 2, Bucklelock, seen in good condition, but looks ain't part of the balancing act for this one. Chances here. Number 1, it's in behavior if she is the same horse as when winning over the straight course and last. That was on the 27th of December. Motoring past the leaders to be 2 1/4 length in front of Doom Patrol and Blue Attitude, who she faces once again. Dropping in tag, some will question it, but in my opinion, if she's well, it's a good idea. And being so light, she could make this 3 in a row. Number 4, Storm Princess. I know this mare inside out and would love to get her back to train, as I had her as a yearling and won with her as a 2-year-old. Anthony Thomas gets the call. That's a positive sign. Number 6, her budget. 9-year-old Chestnut Horse, former open allowance horse who had 3 off the bench starts in his last 8 races. Should be fitting now and is lightly weighted. Number 7, Blue Attitude, has number 3 if he'll be able to overcome. Number 8, Task Force, very interesting entry, which should be one fighting out for a top 3 placing. Number 9, Polly B will run his usual honest race. Top 3, number 8, Task Force, number 3 is in behavior, number 1, Stanislaus, then number 6, Sir Budget, and number 7, Blue Attitude. 5 furlong straight or 1,000 meters straight. That's the distance for race 5, and it's for 4s and up. It's an optional claiming race. 200 to 250,000 with 5-year-old maidens, as well as 6-year-olds who've never won 3 races in their career. 9 were declared to run. Number 1, Locomotive, has the potential to fight this out, especially if the favorite is finding himself in problems. Number 2, Boss Izzy, let's welcome back top jockey Shane Ellis on his first mount since his return from that injury that he had to stay some weeks away from riding in a race. But although he's considered by some to be the boss, that matters not for him winning this race tomorrow. Surely he can get a placing. Number 3, it's a wrap, 1 of 2 here for trainer Donovan Russell. Has number 7, Alexis Starr, to overcome. Number 6, Sir Adrian Barber, seeking a hat-trick of wins after being claimed by Stephen Totten last. He won impressively, going 2 turns. And that's a positive, and it was on the 1st of January, winning that lucrative McKay Security $1 million purse race. He won by 8.5 lengths, beating Shona Cruz and Dr. Gray. Now facing a bit tougher, he can still be able to make this 3 in a row because he has back class. Number 7, Alexis Starr, could find a place in the top 3 or 4 if fully focused. Number 8, Kunama, has been looking in very good condition since claimed, but to win here, that's not envisaged. Number 9, Fearless Travelers, hasn't been busy on the exercise track for a long while, but even so, has not been displaying much in his races. Could find a very low exotic spot. Number 6, Sir Adrian Babu. Number 1, Locomotive. Number 7, Alexis Starr. Number 8, Kunama. Number 3, it's a wrap. 13 starters for race 6. They go 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters for native bred 4s and up, a maiden restricted race. Number 1, it is now running over very distances without showing much. Has been looking a bit sharper than norm in the mornings. Should be given a chance to figure in your top 5. Number 2, Nina Dorado, could be now focused than when she ran on last, when she finished 10 and 8 to after that fair display over the 4 furlong straight course when she was half a length second. to Cola Will and had Miss AJC, who is here again, just in front. Number 3, Persistent One, ran her worst race when going on the curve. Ventures there tomorrow, and we'll have first-time blinkers after 9 career starts. Let's see if that equipment will improve her running on the curve. Number 4, Lady Bastapur got 65 on the board 4 weeks back. That was on the 2nd of January, going 5 furlongs round. Was with the leaders and weakened a bit to be 5th, 7 3/4 length to Cup of Soup, Miss AJC, who is here again, and Cruising Beauty, etc. I'm sure there'll be lots of support again for this lady comes tomorrow. It's changed equipment. The connection is taken off the visor on Lady Bastapur, so maybe that will improve her run. Number 6, Miss AJC, last 2 starts show she has value. Number 9, Toughness, gets Dane Nelson and first time tongue tie. Has been looking a bit better of late. Has put on some weight. And it looks okay going through her motions on the exercise track. Number 10, Allen. Only number 5, Run J Run, raced as much as this horse. This horse has 16 career starts. Well, I should say, most career runs in this race. Number 11, oh my goodness, Well-Bred Filly, whose last run was an improvement. Number 12, Gorondero, looks somewhat better since last race. Number 13, Nadan, a possibility for a top 5 slot. Funny race this is, but number 9, Toughness, number 6, Miss AJC, number 13 rather, Nadan, number 12, Corentino, number 4 rather, Lady Rastapur. Any one of those could win. Race 7 furlongs or 1400 meters, 8 starters for 5 years and up, would never won 4 races in their career. Number 1, Super Emia, in the 1-2-3, in almost 50% of her 4 to 5 career starts. Has the speed to lead for a long while, but holding off the closers is her concern, especially stretching out this far, even though she is a fighter. Number 2, Nevada, closing sprinter, who ventures out of her normal journey and gets Anthony Thomas. Number 3, Blind Faith, was impressive over this exact distance on last. The 9th of August, ran 7 furlongs and won very easily in a time of 1:26 and 2/5. The track was very fast that day, and Blind Faith won by 8 lengths. She is the Open Gate Show obvious choice here, even though finishing behind some of her nemesis there in Super Emil and Raw Liquid. Number 4, Blood, Sweat and Tears, never been disliked before. Number 5, Raw Liquid, found the out-of-class top shelf, 2 up on the cupboard on last. Fit horse though, and who will run very well. Number 7, Miss Hazel, won easily in the last race that she ran, but that was against inferior company. Number 8, Kaya, broke awkward out the gate, and that was that. Could run on for a low exotic spot at good odds. Number 3, Blind Faith. Number 5, Raw Liquid. Number 2, Nevada. Number 1, Super Emil. We come to the penultimate race, race 8. 12 starters, 6.5 furlongs or 1,300 meters. It's for native trios only. It's a maiden special weight race. Number 1, King's Magician, was closing mildly on debut. That was on the 26th of December. It's going now half a furlong more with first-time visor. This small coat has to improve more to win. Has he? Well, he's working okay, but I'm not all that impressed. Number 2, Will of the War, has gained some weight and looking improved exercise attracts Dane Nelson. So that is a good pointer, don't it? Sure. Number 3, Father Real, a debutant born the 6th of February, a 3-year-old bay colt by Blue Pepsi Lodge out of Sayamanda by Amateur Uno, breeder Hampstead Limited, owner Barrington Bernard, trainer Junior Small, apprentice Roger Hewitt gets the call. Garnet McCarthy, he will ride. He's the groom. Small colt who has been showing use on the exercise track, but will need this race, surely, for any showing that would merit a top 4 slot. Number 14 is a Count, ran okay in first time figure 8 and blinkers the last time she ran, going 5.5 furlongs on the 9th of January. Number 5, Moneyman, good sized colt who is improving each week on the exercise track. Showed some pace before weakening on the 16th of January, going 2 turns. Number 6, Irish Whiskey, another debutant here, late bred, June the 2nd, a bay colt by Burn Identity out of Fast Action by Montbrook. Breeder Glenn Mills, owner Blood Brothers, trainer Winchester McIntosh, Robert Halladine gets the call. Howard Bailey is the groom. Small colt who is well bred, has been around for a long while, working well enough, and I'm expecting a fair showing, but not to get in the top 3. Number 7, Lady Commander, has been working well enough for a possible good run. Will be getting first time 3 pieces and is a dangerous filly if she is fully focused for tomorrow's race. Number 9, Regal and Royal, ran awful when installed at 75 2 weeks ago, going 2 turns. That's the 16th of January. That's the same race that number 5, Moneyman, ran in. Regal and Royal didn't look too comfortable returning to the uncycled enclosure. He ran in that race and finished 48 lengths, 8. Well, that's 8 of 8 in this race. Any guess how he ran so poorly? Could be a minor issue, of which I'm optimistic it is. Number 10, Slam Solano gets first time Lasix and a visor. Number 11, Hills Vision, showed some grit on last over 7 furlongs, which is the approximate trip to the 6.5 furlongs on the 2nd of January, when prominent and held that position, at second place position, a length behind 3 times Lucky. Get first time Lasix this time, good chance, Hills Vision. Number 12, Don't Play With Magic, obviously didn't like the blinkers in that race last week. Now venturing over on the turn after 2 current starts out the straight, but is quite a useful filly and will run very well. Number 11, Hills Vision. Number 2, Will at War, rather. Number 12, Don't Play With Magic. Number 9, Regal and Royal. Number 7, Lady Commander. 13 horses could run in the last race. That's race 9. They go 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters for near about 5 years and up, who have never won 2 races in their lifetime. Number 3, Don Almighty, is back again, competing with a few nemesis. His best run for a while was and last, going 5.5 furlongs. That was the 9th of January, and with the leaders, but weakened just a bit to be 3rd, 4 lengths behind Guinea Palinka and Celebration, who is here in this race again. Number 4, Dream of Mine, needs to overcome her gait habits. She looked well this morning, cantering. Number 5, Celebration, lost it all at the gates and last by an awkward start. It's the 9th of January, going 5.5 furlongs, and broke very slowly out the gates, but finished second, 2.5 lengths to Guinea Palinka. Don Almighty was 1.5 lengths behind. The Cardenas gets the call with hopes of getting in front of Don Almighty and the company once again. But 7 Nuclear Emma seen going well on the exercise track in the mornings and really looked much different of late. Number 8 Cruising Jed ran below expectations on last. That was the 23rd of December, going 7.5 furlongs. Got 5-1. Didn't run in the race after breaking slow, finishing 10th, 17 lengths behind the inevitable Thunder Strike and Miss Hazel. Could be forgiven? Well, you can. So, let's see. Number 9, Dr. Gray, was closing a bit 2 weeks ago, going a mile against Weaker. Number 10, Friade. His form of recent ain't nothing to go by for him to be considered having a chance tomorrow. He has changed groom and gets the top apprentice in O'Shane Nugent. Let's see what those changes will do. Number 11, Matriarch, looking in very good condition, but facing much tougher again. Could get into a very low exotic slot at good odds. That's your high five I'm speaking about. Number 13, Milkman, Shane Ellis. Maybe he could carry the milk for his fans and connections of this horse to drink in the winner's enclosure tomorrow. Well, let's see.